you have a structure that is siloed, you prevent from good collaboration, obviously, to emerge, because people get to concentrate on their area of responsibility. They get paid to do that, and there is very little for them, very little incentive to collaborate with anybody else. And all of a sudden everybody else is some sort of an enemy that gets in the way because they didn't sell what it is you designed, or they didn't price it effectively, or they didn't manufacture it right, or whatever. It's always those silos that act as barriers for collaboration. And consequently, people work now in cross-functional capacities because of that, because the structure of the company has changed. With the structure, the collaborative infrastructure, the knowledge management system, the performance management system, the reward systems, all have to get aligned, and then consequently the culture of the company has to get aligned with, we are here to collaborate with each other, not to fight each other on the way to get to market. So the first solution is actually in the structure, not in the team. The team is a unit within the structure in that sense. Okay. So how do we facilitate cross-functional performance? So now we're going back to the conversation about how do you do that? What is the commitment that people have to shared goals rather than their personal or departmental goals? How they listen to each other, talk with each other, inquire into each other's thought world. What can they gain from that? Can they benefit that way? What are they losing? How they handle conflicts? What respect do they show to each other? Do they understand that in order to develop value in general, it's what you know to do together with what I know to do, together with what somebody else knows to do, packaged together rather than me against you against them. So you see, one of the challenges you have, there are at least two issues that come to play. One is people that have been in a place for a long time sometimes forget what is it that they do there altogether. They are there to get their paycheck, they are there to get their security, they enjoy the repetition, they in many ways resist change altogether. And that we know from the change literature. So there is a lot of people who've been veterans in places that don't look for new challenges. And when you come to them with, here is the goal, here is the ambition, here is the passion, here is the motivation, they look at you like, relax, okay? You're interfering the ongoingness of the daily of our life. Just pipe it down, relax. So all of a sudden the fact that you're a veteran and I'm not, you might have been with this organization for 25 years, and I just joined 3 years ago. And once upon a time, you told me what to do. And in the team environment, my voice is sometimes as even better than yours. This is very difficult for people that have been a long time with the company. It's very difficult for them to accept, because it negates the power structure from which they came. So how do you allow for their, and as a by the way, sometimes their expertise is no longer even relevant so much because of the newness in the world, because new technologies come in, because new ways of doing business come in, because those young MBAs all of a sudden understand something that I didn't even learn. So there is the question of, am I outdated and obsolete? Can I still add value? Do I get the respect that I think I should get? Do I get out of my way because I'm actually pretty set in my way for many people? How to take these people and infuse them with enthusiasm, so you want to think about what it is these people are actually very capable of doing, because in many ways they hold the collective memory for the company. They've been there. They worked with generations of suppliers and products. They've seen technology evolving. They are your wise advisors in many ways. They may not be cutting edge when it comes to new technologies, but they've seen the evolution of things. They know the capabilities of the company from within. They've been with the company. So by facilitation, do you give them enough space? Do you acknowledge their contribution? Do you celebrate their contribution? Do you put them together in mentor-mentee relationships where they can be mentored for new technologies, but they can mentor for everything that we've been standing for, so that they don't get lost in, you know, the newness, that their position is still important, that they get the respect that they think they deserve to get, and that rightfully so. Sometimes they do deserve to get the respect. And if you charge them with responsibility that is interesting, and that their contribution is acknowledged, then you connect them with the motivation to actually do something.